Lesson 291. This is a day of stillness and of peace.
Hi there. How would you like to rediscover the secret to experiencing a day filled with peace and joy? Okay, let's delve into what Lesson 291 has in store for us.
This is a day of stillness and of peace.
Christ's vision looks through me today. His sight shows me all things forgiven and at peace, and offers this same vision to the world. And I accept this vision in its name, both for myself and for the world as well. What loveliness we look upon today! What holiness we see surrounding us, and it is given us to recognize it is a holiness in which we share, it is the holiness of God Himself. This day my mind is quiet to receive the thoughts you offer me. And I accept what comes from you, instead of from myself. I do not know the way to you. But you are wholly certain. Father, guide your Son along the quiet path that leads to you. Let my forgiveness be complete, and let the memory of you return to me.
In other words, let's make a commitment today to open ourselves to another way of seeing. Even if we don't activate this power too often, we do have the power to see things differently. We can evoke a higher perspective and call upon the Holy Spirit to teach us how to see things as He sees them. We can see through the eyes of love, see all things forgiven and at peace. And we can spread this vision all around us to the world. We can see the holiness that we share with all our brothers and all of creation. This is the real world we talked about in the section What is the Real World? The real world that only our forgiveness can unlock. Let's never forget that forgiveness acts as the gateway to perceiving this reality of oneness and accessing Christ's vision, which is a perspective of unconditional love and unity. We can open ourselves to this vision and our mind to the thoughts God offers us. There are thoughts that come from our ego, and there are thoughts that come from God. And we can actually choose between the two. We may not know how our way will unfold, but we can be sure it will lead to God, and we can always ask for guidance. As we walk this path of forgiveness, we can align with these thoughts and this guidance, allowing the memory of God to return to us. Our natural state, when aligned with the Holy Spirit, is one of peace, a profound inner stillness, where we feel our oneness with God. Let's just align with that and leave all things behind.
This is a day of stillness and of peace.
This is a day of stillness and of peace.
This is a day of stillness and of peace.
Isn't that just breathtaking? Isn't it always inspiring to remember that such a serene and heartwarming experience can be ours by simply tapping into what we can find within? Keep practicing morning and evening as you have been doing, and take a moment every hour to recall today's idea. If you feel overwhelmed or upset by something occurring in the world you see, simply pause for a moment and repeat to yourself.
This is a day of stillness and of peace.
And as we've just started exploring the section What is the Real World, today's lesson reminds us that through Christ's vision, we can perceive the real world, a world of forgiveness, peace, and holiness. By letting go of the ego's thoughts and embracing the thoughts God offers, we align ourselves with the Holy Spirit, allowing forgiveness to unlock the peaceful reality of oneness. In this stillness, we find our true connection with God, experiencing a day filled with peace, love, and inner tranquility. But if you haven't watched the introduction to this section, you can find a link on your screen at the end of this video, or check the video description below for the link to section 8.
This is a day of stillness and of peace.
This is a day of stillness and of peace.
This is a day of stillness and of peace.
You're doing incredible work, and I believe there are rewards coming your way very soon. See you tomorrow for another transformative lesson. Quick note before you go. Let's take a moment to appreciate the generosity of those who have supported these videos. It's their contributions that make these daily lessons possible. please consider joining them. And thank you for being a part of this community of miracle workers.
There's a lot of love behind these videos. If you enjoyed what you watched, please give it a like and leave a comment. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. We have a new lesson every day.